still, when your shadow left the windowsill, when the days learned how to pass without your footsteps coming back. I loved you through the empty chair, through every night you weren't there, through all the words I couldn't say. I loved you from that far away. There was no switch I knew to turn, no clean goodbye, no bridge to burn. I loved you when you were gone, I loved you when you were wrong, I loved you when the days rolled on like they had somewhere else to be. I loved you laughing in the light, I loved you angry half the night, I loved the parts you tried to hide, and all the ones that wounded me. When you ran, when you stayed, when you broke what we had made, through every beautiful mistake, I loved you anyway, always anyway. I loved you when your whole face shone like happiness had found a home. I loved you when the smallest spark could turn your daylight into dark. I loved you making foolish bets, the kind a heart would soon regret. I loved you choosing roads I knew would take you somewhere I couldn't follow you. Love never asked me who was right, it only stayed with me at night. I loved you when you were gone, I loved you when you were wrong, I loved you when the days rolled on like they had somewhere else to be. I loved you laughing in the light, I loved you angry half the night, I loved the parts you tried to hide, and all the ones that wounded me. When you ran, when you stayed, when you broke what we had made, through every beautiful mistake, I loved you anyway, always anyway. Maybe love is not a door that closes when it hurts too much. Maybe love can lose its place and still remember every touch. Maybe some things don't survive but never really disappear. Maybe loving you was simply this, still loving you from here. I loved you when you were gone, I loved you when you were wrong, I loved you when 1,000 dawns came up and found me missing you. I loved you happy, loved you mad, loved the good and loved the bad, loved the foolish choices that I never could undo for you. When you change, when I change, when nothing ever stayed the same, when all that we could keep became a memory with your name. I loved you anyway, I love you anyway. No matter what the years erase, some love does not know how to change. Gone or here, near or far, you were loved just as you are.